Hey guys, Valida here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks for inside horse racing. As you know, GTA Online gives players a lot of ways to make money at the casino. This guide will show you how to make the most money from the inside track. Inside the casino, there will be a pod near some slot machines that allow the player to bet on horse races. Pod will let players decide how much they want to bet, which horse they want to bet on, and even show the odds of each horse winning the race. This guide will show players the best way to make money off the inside track. So first of all, in GTA Online, you need to understand the odds of winning the inside horse track racing. Just like in real life, betting on horses is all about checking the odds and deciding which horse is the best to win on. Horses with higher odds of winning will win more races but won't give as much returns to the player. Horses with lower odds are a huge risk, but if they win, players will get a massive reward. Unless players have a lot of money to spend, they probably won't want to place bets on the lower horse odds. Those who want to maximize how many times they bet on a winning horse will probably want to focus on the first or second horse in the race. There are a few tips that help players ensure they win as often as possible. The first tip I got for you guys is to stick to single player races. Players have the option of either choosing single player or main event races. Main event races are only held every 5 minutes and are played against other players in the world. Those who get lucky can technically win more money on the main event races, but the single player races can be played more often and can be manipulated to ensure that the player has the best odds of winning. Players can refresh the single player horse races by exiting the pod and rejoining, which is extremely useful for changing up the list of horses and getting different odds for the race. Players should refresh the page a couple of times until they find a race where the number 1 horse has the odds of winning and the second horse has odds of at least 5 to 1. Players who place a maximum bet on a horse will more often win than not win. This is an easy way to gain a lot of money quickly. The next tip I got for you guys is spotting patterns with inside track. Several players have noticed that there are patterns that the game presents in the inside track. Players will want to watch the game and see if they notice a certain horse winning the race under certain conditions. These patterns are not guarantees, but players will notice the horses are most likely to win races while these conditions are present. One pattern that players will want to keep an eye out is if that Hannigan steed is in second position with the same odds as the first horse. Then it is more likely that Hannigan's steed will win the race. Additionally, if the horse with the lowest odds is not even, then the horse is in the third and fourth place will have an increased chance of winning. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Hannigan's steed is the name of one of the horses, and just put into perspective of what I said and implement that in your races to always guarantee win and always win money. As you can see on screen, I have gameplay of me almost winning every time and gaining a lot of money. If you are not a grinder and you can stay and bear to watch the horses race for a few hours, then you can probably earn a few millions of dollars. Additionally, playing around with the inside track is like gambling, mostly luck. Players who know how to work the system through can drastically increase their chance of winning every time. So what I'm saying is that horse racing is mostly based down to luck. But if you implement these strategies, tips and tricks, and you carefully choose the horse which has the highest odds of winning, then you're most likely to earn 20,000, 10,000, 20,000, 20,000, 30,000. You get the idea. So if you just implement these tips and tricks, then you can almost guarantee winning. Please hit that subscribe and please like the video as it will really help. And I know this was kind of a short video, but I like to keep it to the point. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.